All right, so here's how these plates did at the dunes. This plate here came loose. Go ahead and put this down. There we go. This plate came loose and was, you can see a little spot there in my back window that is now missing plate or paint. When I got back to camp, let me get this up like it was up like that. So I had a little gap. Yeah, wasn't quite, well anyway, had a little gap. So I didn't know if I hit a tree and it pulled it out or what. That one didn't move at all over there. And I know for a fact that I hit a tree with this one because I broke this whip off. Wait. Oh no, that wasn't on at the time. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe I hit a tree with that one. I hit a tree with this one and broke this. Luckily I run 2 flags. But so this is in. I already got this one loosened. So this is in with these compression plugs. That one over there held just great. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take my long bolt, a spacer, a couple wood blocks, and a nut. I'm going to put through there up in the front. So then I'll have one, because it's real easy to get to these. I can put that on, tighten those up, put a bolt through here, tighten that, and then I don't have to worry about this thing pulling up. What I have right now is enough to do 1 hole on each side. So I might rig it up so that it just goes through this hole, and then that'll, not allow this to come up. The flag is right here. Count on the compression to hold those. And then I'll probably make some more of those and just do it that way, where there's a bolt through each one, and I shouldn't have to worry about it. If those are bolted tight, even if this one was a little bit loose, it can't, I don't think it can go up because this won't allow it to. But I want all 4 of them to work together because of the moving of the bed. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and try it on one and see how easy it is. Okay, so this is just for an experiment. So I've got the wood blocks here to space it to hold this in the hole in the right spot. That's the spacer, so that I'm centered at the top and the bottom. And then I've got these steel plates that'll slide on the bottom, and then the nut. So I'll go ahead and drop that in there and see how that works. If this setup works good for me, I'll make a better one. Come on, get in there. Why is it not going in? Are those holes tapered? Oh. Well, good thing I brought you along with me. Get another one of these. I think these holes might be tapered. Is it a different size on the bottom? That'll go in and all kinds of room on the top. Wow. I did not know that. So these holes are tapered a little bit. So the farther in you go, the tighter it would be. And these little compression things, you can see how short they are. You can actually see the dirt where it was grabbing. So that's only in there that far. It's not quite halfway. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Okay, well, the main reason that I was going to use the little wood spacer is to keep the plate in the right spot. So for this experiment, come on. All right, for this experiment, I could just take the bottom one out for now, which is stuck. All right, let me get that out of there, and then we'll try it without the bottom one. So I'm going to stack my spacer. I'll drop that in there, and then I'll slide my pipe up from the bottom side. So that's in there. That went down just fine. And then I can slide that pipe up in there and then put my nut and washer on there. So there's a nut. There's a plate. So let's see if I can do all this with holding the camera at the same time. So that'll go up there. And this will go on here. And then I'll put my nut on there. And then just tighten up against that. So that would be pulling through the bottom. These other ones are spacing it, lining it up. Yeah, I got it in line with the bed, so I pull that over like that, and then I cinch this. Let's see if that holds it there. Kind of, sort of. Looks like it wants to go that way a little bit, so. And cinch that one. And then that one there would be this nut right there. You tighten that, and then you tighten that one up. Go down. There's no clearance issues at all. So with a bolt going all the way through on that bolt, and these being cinched, I would think that would hold it all together. But if this idea works, I probably will make a plate out of aluminum that goes across and catches both of those. And you drop that in, you put the plate on the bottom, and then it's pulling on all of it. And, you know, being all out of aluminum, it won't weigh very much. Be easy to put on. It's just finding the setup that works. And then I'll rig that up, and I gotta do a little touch up on that. Anyway, that is what I'm gonna try. So that'll be the setup for the next time I go to the dunes. I'll have a bolt going all the way through, and we'll see how it works. I would imagine it works pretty good. At some point, I may try adding some of those springs. See if that takes some of the load off of that. But with the springs, you get the same issue that you have with those flags. And you wind up going along, and a lot of them that I've seen, you know, your whip is, and your antenna is flopping around behind you. So you need a pretty strong spring. So just got to find one of those. You see them all over on the internet and Amazon, but you don't really know how strong they are. So you might buy one and go, no, that one's not strong enough. You buy another one. No, that one's not strong enough. Who knows how many you buy before you find the right one. Anyway, all right, so that's where we are on that. And we'll test it out on the next trip to the dunes, whenever that might be. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we will catch you on the next one.